Are you in your 20s right now? If you are, there's something you need to hear. Because most people get this decade completely wrong. Some waste it by doing nothing. Not because they don't care, but because they think they have unlimited time. So they coast. They wake up late, scroll for hours, binge Netflix, go out every weekend, convincing themselves they're just enjoying life. They stay in jobs they don't like because it's just temporary. They avoid hard conversations, real decisions, uncomfortable growth. But here's the truth no one tells you. You don't wake up one day magically disciplined, focused, and successful. That mindset doesn't show up in your 30s unless you build it in your 20s. Every day you delay builds a habit. Every excuse becomes a pattern, and later slowly becomes never. Then one day, they look up and realize they've spent most of their 20s preparing for nothing. But others make the opposite mistake. They rush through their 20s like they're on a deadline, trying to check off every box before they even know who they are. They try to get rich by 25, not by mastering skills or building something meaningful, but by chasing trends, shortcuts, or comparing themselves to people online. They're not building wealth, they're chasing validation. They rush into marriage, not because they've found the right person, but because they feel pressure. Everyone else is settling down, so they settle too. They ignore red flags. They compromise on values. They mistake comfort for love, just to say they're not behind. And when it comes to careers, they choose what looks good on paper. High salary, impressive title, big company. But deep down, they feel empty. Because they never ask themselves, is this what I actually want? It's not growth. It's panic disguised as ambition. And when you build your life in a rush, you end up with things you never really wanted. Trapped in a job, a relationship, or a lifestyle you can't even breathe in. That's not winning. That's just being afraid to fall behind. If your 20s aren't about wasting time, and they're not about rushing either, then what are they for? They're for building your foundation, not a perfect life, not a highlight reel, but a strong base for the person you're becoming. This is the decade to explore, to try things, not to impress people, but to figure out what truly matters to you, to fail at things, learn, pivot, grow, to build habits. And your 20s are the perfect time to develop them. It's the time to get to know yourself, not just through journaling or reading, but by doing things that make you uncomfortable and reflecting on who you are becoming. It's the time to build real relationships, not just the easy, convenient ones, but the deep, meaningful connections that last. It's the time to start saving, not just earning money, but learning how to handle it wisely. And it's the time to take care of your health, not later when it becomes a problem. Start now. Your energy, your sleep, your movement, they all matter. Your 20s are when you plant the seeds. And while not every seed will grow right away, years from now, you'll live with the results of what you chose to plant or ignore. So how do you make the most of your 20s? Without rushing and without wasting time? Here's how. Number 1, stop comparing your timeline. Your life doesn't have to look like anyone else's. You're not behind. You're not ahead. You're simply becoming who you're meant to be. Number 2, be intentional with your time. You don't need to hustle every hour of the day, but you do need to be conscious of what you're building and why. Number 3, focus on habits, not outcomes. Stop chasing the end result. Instead, build a system. Read, work out, create, learn, show up, even when it's boring. Because success is just the result of showing up consistently. Number 4, choose discomfort over regret. Start the thing. Say what needs to be said. Walk away from what's holding you back. Your future self is watching. Number 5, take your mental and physical health seriously. Your mind and your body are not machines. They're not indestructible. Start treating them like your most valuable assets, not something you'll fix later. Your 20s won't define your whole life, but they will shape it. The things you normalize now, your mindset, your standards, your habits, will echo into your 30s, your 40s, and beyond. So don't waste this decade waiting, and don't rush through it either. Slow down, wake up, and start building. The life you want isn't on some distant timeline. It's being shaped right now by the choices you make today. If you're not subscribed to our channel, this might be the last time you see us. But if you are, congratulations. You're choosing growth one step at a time.